Hey guys, welcome. Sorry I couldn't be with you today. I'm at home today with my daughter because she doesn't have school, and so that means I have to stay home too. But I decided to go ahead and record your homework ahead of time, just in case you need that extra help and support. This Heart Academy video is for the pre-algebra classes only. If you're in the Exploring Math class, you need to go back to topics in your My Lab and look for the one for the Exploring Math class homework, in which I gave you help there as well. Alright guys, my pre-algebra students, here we go. So after today's class, you should have done a few of these on your own. So now I'm going to start with number 7, starting from the bottom of the homework sheet that you have. Okay, so remember when we have the parentheses right here and nothing on the outside, we're going to distribute, and it means to multiply. So 4 times 6w and 4 times a negative 2. Okay, so in order to do this part, we have 4 times 6w. That's going to give you 24w. 4 times a negative 2 will give you negative 8. Bring down the rest of my problem. Now we can combine like terms. Okay, once I combine like terms, you should notice that these two terms, negative number and a negative number, a negative and a negative. Remember, the word combine means add. So what I'm really looking at is negative 8 plus a negative 11. As you know, that's going to give you a negative 19. Okay, so these two will give you a negative 19. So if I put my answer together, I have 24w, okay, and a negative 19. Okay, I've also seen it written this way, and this is also correct if you write it negative 19 plus 24w. Okay, moving on to number 8. Here we go. Now, nothing on the outside parentheses, so we just need to combine like terms on this one. Okay, so you have negative numbers, as you can see, a positive 4 and a negative 2. What do we do when we have a positive and negative? Oh, I know, Mrs. Hart. Of course you do. We're going to subtract, keep the sign of the higher number. So if we're subtract, keep the sign of the higher number, you know that this part, ugly color, we know that this part is going to equal a positive 2. Okay, positive 4 and negative 2. We have positive, negative, subtract, keep the sign of the higher digit. Okay, so in this case it's positive 2. I have nothing to combine this 9r with, so I would bring it right back down. So my answer would be 9r plus 2, or 2 plus 9r. Okay, now, also, if you don't remember your integer rules, don't forget those are also found on Heart Academy. You scroll all the way down to like the beginning of the year type, not the beginning, well, whenever we started working together, you will find the sheet that you can download that has the integer rules on it. Okay, you should not be using a calculator for this, people. You know how much I believe in you, and I know that you can do this. Number 9 is a little bit more difficult because there is no number in front, but we have a negative sign. So anytime you see a negative sign with no number, put that invisible 1 right here. Now we can distribute. I'm going to distribute a negative 1 with 4i and a negative 1 with a negative capital I. Okay, so here, sometimes I think that's an L, but you get the idea. If I distribute, I'm going to have negative 1 times 4i. That's going to give me a negative 4i. A negative 1 times a negative I, remember negative times a negative is a positive, so that's going to give me a positive I. Okay, so I think my answer sheet, or my answer key, I put an L, but now I can see it more clearly and see that it's an I. And don't forget to bring your Q back down. Okay, do we have any like terms here? No, we do not. You have a Q, you have a negative 4i, and you have a capital I. So all that, we're just going to re-put it right here because you cannot combine anything on that. And a positive capital I. Okay, so Q minus 4i plus I for that one. And number 10, this is distributing first, 6 times y, and then 6 times a positive 8. Okay, I have 6 times y, that's going to give a 6y. Positive times positive, I know is going to be positive. 8 times 6 is 48. I'm going to bring down that other y. Combining like terms, you see your two y's right here, and they're both positive. So a positive plus a positive is a positive. So I have 6 plus 1, that's going to give me 7y. The 48 has nothing to combine with, so 48. Also remember, I take answers if they're flipped the other way too. It would look like this. Okay. Now, the other side of your homework, I'll do the last 4 problems of that one as well. Remember, if I'm going too fast, stop the video, rewind, slow it down. Great practice if you stop the video and pause and try a problem yourself and see if we come up with the same answer. Again, I apologize for the sloppy handwriting. We're trying to write with a mouse. So, and I'm sorry for the monotone voice, but it's 8:36 in the morning. You're not even at school yet because of the 2-hour delay that we have. So hopefully I'll be able to come in on Friday. I'll see if I can get some babysitter arrangements if my daughter's school is not open. So now we have distributing this 2. I have 2 times 8r and 2 times a -3. Okay, so if I do a 2 times 8r, 8 times 2 is going to be a 16. So that's 16r. 2 times a -3 is going to give you a -6. So then I'm bring down my -14. Do we have like terms to combine? Yes, Mrs. Hart, we do. You have a naked -6 and a naked -14. Remember, combine means add. So a -6 plus a -14, that's going to give you a -6 plus 14, 20. Don't forget to bring your 16r. Write it like this, or it can be written like this. That's a positive 16r, right? Either way. Either way, I will accept. Rolling on. Rolling on this way. Here we go. Nothing to distribute because there's nothing on the outside parentheses, so I'm going to combine my like terms, which is a positive 6 and a -4. Remember, anytime we have a positive and negative, we will subtract, keep the sign of the higher digit. In this case, 6 minus 4 is 2, higher digit is a 6, so it's going to be a positive 6. Bring down my 10y. Notice that 10y has nothing to match with, so that's got to be my final answer. 10y plus 2, or 2 plus 10y. You get the idea. Moving on, moving on, moving on. I think this might be one of the fastest videos I've done. Hope you guys are finding this as easy as I am, okay? So, look at that, a negative sign, so put that 1 in front of it. So now you have a -1 times a 6b and a -1 times a -b, okay? Let me just go ahead and put that a down so I know I'm not going to forget it. Now, -1 times a positive 6b, that's going to give you a -6b. A -1 times a -b. Remember, negative times negative is a positive. So I have a positive 1b. Remember, 1s are invisible. So now I'm going to combine my like terms, which are these b's. Get it? B's. All right. So now I have a -6 plus a positive 1. We're going to subtract 6 and the 1. That'll give us 5. Keep the sign of the higher digit, 6 or 1. 6. The a can't be matched with anything else. A minus 5b or -5b plus a positive a. Last one. Distribute. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 9 is a positive 27. Bring down my y. Combining like terms. Do I have any like terms here? No, you don't. You have an x, you have a y, you have a -27. So, keep that as your answer. There's nothing to combine this one with. Voila. Well, this video only took 8 minutes and 45 seconds, so I hope this helped out a lot. You should have very little problems to do on your own if you haven't completed it already, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.